Hello everyone, and welcome to the Post-National Train Day update video for 2021. As always, anytime I receive anything train related for my birthday, or if I get anything train related on National Train Day, then I will post it in this video. And so here we're looking at all the train related items that I got for my birthday in 2021. And a little spoiler alert is that everything you see here in this video are the train-related items that I got for my birthday. There are none from National Train Day because I had a scheduling conflict on May 10th of this year, so that prevented me from doing anything train-related for National Train Day. So with that being said, we'll take a look at all of the train-related items that I got for my birthday in 2021. So the first thing that we're looking at here is this DVD by Trains Magazine called Best of 2019, which features 19 stories from coast to coast. Here's the front of it. And here's the back of it. And we'll go back to the front. So with this DVD right here, Trains Magazine put together some of the best stories in North American railroading from 2019, and the variety of trains shown here is outstanding. You'll get to see the steam locomotives on the Grand Canyon Railway. You'll get to see the last footage of the Norfolk Southern F units in action. You'll get to see the moving of the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis number 576 steam locomotive. You'll get to see the Norfolk and Western J-Class number 611 running on the Strasburg Railroad in Pennsylvania's Amish country. You'll get to see the Metra Heritage units running in the Chicago area. And you'll also get to see, of course, the Union Pacific Big Boy number 4014 in action, since that locomotive returned to steam in 2019. And you'll also get to see the Golden Spike 150th anniversary celebration. It's a very well put together production by Trains Magazine. Great variety. It's about an hour to an hour and a half long, and for that amount of time, just the variety of trains you see in it is incredible. So they did a really nice job compiling this, and I really enjoyed watching it. In addition to the great variety of trains shown here, the visual quality is also great, with the whole thing being done in color HD quality. However, just like on all the other Trains Magazine DVDs that I have reviewed, this one also happens to have the Trains Magazine watermark appear in the lower right corner of the screen, which I kind of wish they didn't have to do that, but that is present in this production from Trains Magazine as well. There's also one instance on this DVD production where the narrator incorrectly refers to New Jersey Transit's Erie-Lackawanna Heritage Unit as the Lackawanna Heritage Unit. That's not true, because the Heritage Unit that New Jersey Transit has that's related to the Lackawanna Railroad in any way is the Erie-Lackawanna Heritage Unit. It's the Norfolk Southern Railway that has the Lackawanna Railroad Heritage Unit. So there is a difference right there. But other than those two little things that I point out, this is a very well done production by Trains Magazine. So we'll move on to the next train-related item that I got for my birthday in 2021, which is, I'll just move it for you here, the American Railroad Collection, Volumes 1 and 2, by Pentrax. This right here is a combo collection of vintage railroad films from the 1950s to the 1970s. As you can see here, this is the front side of it. And here's the back. And we'll go back to the front. Right there. So this DVD from Pentrax consists of several different classic American railroading films that were public relations films and employee training films. A variety of railroads are featured here, including the Missouri Pacific, Burlington Northern, Canadian National, and the Chicago Northwestern. There's also some footage that was made by the Association of American Railroads, and that footage was made in conjunction with other railroads such as the New York Central, Baltimore and Ohio, and the Milwaukee Road. So lots of fallen flag railroads are seen here. That means the railroads that are now defunct. All of the footage on these DVDs are in color, except one of them has a small excerpt of footage that's in black and white. And given the fact that these were made from the 1950s to the 1970s, that's actually quite a treat right there. And there's also not just narration, but also real recorded sound, which is also present in these films that are shown here as well. So the railroads at the time, they really put in a lot of effort to make their productions look good, whether it was for their employees or for the public. And Pentrex did a nice job here by preserving this collection of vintage films. And in total, this is just under 3 hours of footage. So you get to see a lot of footage of how the way things were during that time with American and Canadian railroading. And so it's a really nice assortment that Pentrex put together right here. Really nice assortment of footage, and a great variety of railroads are shown here. Well done by Pentrex. So now we will move on to the final train-related item that I got for my birthday this year, which I'll move this out of the way and get that into view. So we'll just move this out of the way, and here is the final piece. This is a Baltimore and Ohio 70-ton coal hopper by Bachmann. So as you can see here, this hopper is in its box, and I will remove it out of its box. So this is probably the first time on my channel that you'll see me do an unboxing. So here we go. Here's the side of the box and the back end of it. And here is the hopper. The number on it is 434811, and the real hopper with this number still exists today. It's on display in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. And here I have the Bachmann model of it in HO scale. And I've looked at it in the photos that I found of it online, the real one, and Bachmann did a very nice job on this car. They did get it very accurate for the most part for the car itself. So I'll just take it out of its cradle right here. The packaging, as you can see, is pretty simplistic. It just comes with the cradle and the box itself. So here we go. Here's the car out of the cradle and box. As you can see, it's a coal hopper. It actually comes with a coal load. Plastic is pretty strong, and the stirrups right here are also strong, because I've had several HO freight cars before from other manufacturers where the stirrups just fall off, but not in the case here. These are very strong stirrups, and that's what you need, because they fall out if you have weak stirrups or weak plastic. Very nice job on this car. The detail from the photos I've seen does look very accurate for the most part in comparison to the real thing, when you compare the real car to the model that's seen here. I will say I don't like the coal load here. I think it looks pretty horrible. Coal load is made out of plastic. I wish they went with a real coal load on it. In fact, it is removable. Took me a few tries to remove the coal load without breaking anything. Luckily I didn't break anything. So again, here's the hopper empty, and here's the coal load. I wish the coal load were made out of real coal. And something I don't understand about coal hoppers in general and any scale is that with the coal load is, well, it just covers the surface, the top only, on these coal hoppers. It would be more interesting and more realistic if the coal load actually filled up the entirety of the car, because then it would give it more weight, because the way it is now, the coal load is pretty hollow, where it's just on the top. That means that the car is actually lighter and it doesn't simulate a loaded coal train as accurately as it would be if the whole car were full. Other than that, though, this is a really nice car. Give Bachmann credit for that one. Definitely a nice piece. And it also has the Bachmann Easy Mate couplers. These are couplers that will work with McHenry and Katie couplers. They are compatible with them. It's just Bachmann's version of it. So they look realistic, and they'll be able to work properly with most other HO cars and locomotives that have knuckle couplers. So, there we go. I'll just put it back in its casing here. There we go. So that's all for this year's Post-National Train Day Update video. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, August 6th, that's the date when I'll upload the International Railroad Crossing Action and Train Simulator 2021 video. So that's something you can look forward to for one of my future productions. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take care.